guys, first day we get our 550i. Definitely a challenge getting this thing off the trailer because the control arms, the tie rods, everything was snapped. As you can see, that thing is up on a jack, so definitely a challenge, but we get it into the garage and let's start ripping it apart. So guys, first things first, we got everything stripped down. So everything behind the bumper, everything was fine. The crash bars are fine. There's literally no damage. We removed this headlight and everything around it is totally fine. So we're safe to say that all I need is basically bumper, hood. Of course, the hood is pretty wrecked right there. And the fender and just that quarter panel damage. But the reason we couldn't get it off the trailer, we had to use a jack, is the control arms were completely just snapped in half. This one, we got a new one, and we got a tie rod, which was also bent. So the thing is, the wheel was bottoming out and it was twisting out, and I just could not get it off the trailer without. To do it, we had to use a jack. So yeah, let's get this all installed, and we're actually gonna be ready for a test drive after we get this installed. All right guys, we got some progress. We got a new hood on, new fender, new headlight. The headlight was actually pretty cheap. This was 170 bucks on eBay. Hood was 240 bucks and the fender was 130. So the parts are pretty cheap for this car, but the headlight did not come with any ballast. And I was worried. This headlight was so smashed. Luckily, everything fits. Everything was able to work. We got the module out of here. On the bottom, you got the angel light LEDs that go one right here, second one over here. You got a turn signal module over here. Mine was destroyed. Luckily, Amazon had one for 40 bucks. The ballast was saved from this headlight, so technically I didn't have to coat anything. And if we turn it on, everything works perfectly fine. Let's see, check this out. Everything works perfectly fine, no coating needed, nothing. We also got this bracket right here repaired. Otherwise this was dragging on the ground. This was like bent down. So everything's pretty much ready to go to the paint shop. All I'm waiting on is the bumper. Hopefully that comes in today. And the new side skirt. And the car is pretty much done. This was a pretty easy flip. And guys, I bolted on this hood. I did not even do any adjustments. You could adjust this fender up to 1/4 inch both ways. And look at these gaps. That's not bad at all. From just bolting it on. Look at this gap over here. That is pretty darn good for just bolting it on. So hopefully, you know, after paint shop, we'll play around a little bit. Thank you. Yeah, we needed some coolant because we did have, there's a motor, guys. I did not know this, but there's a little auxiliary pump over here mounted next to this radiator on the driver's side. It was cracked right here. So luckily we replaced that motor. So we're finishing up with the interior. I got this better condition steering wheel. I had it left over from my 6 Series. This one was just all faded on the edges and stuff, and it had this cut or whatever. So we got a new airbag. It's the old one. So ready to finish this up. Very simple to get these airbags off. There's just one little hole on the bottom right here. You stick a flathead screwdriver from the bottom and you press against this tab right here, which unlocks the airbag right there. The top one is just a guiding pin. Simple as that, and there's just only 2 connectors. So alright guys, we pretty much got everything taken back off. After we test fit everything, now it's ready to go back to the paint shop. We got the bumper, we got the side skirt loaded up, got everything scuffed down. We scuffed down this door, took off the door handles, the trim, that rear door handle. This was where the damage was. We got that all pulled out. Got the body line all nicely done. So guys, pretty much almost the entire car is getting painted because it has to get blended into the back and it has to get blended over into that side. So can't wait till we get it back from the shop. Should be a couple days and done. All right, got my wife following us with our X5. Going to the body shop, about 15-minute drive. Drop it off, hopefully day or 2. My painter's pretty quick. Usually he gets it done. He doesn't let the car sit around too much because he has limited space. So a couple days, maximum about 2 days, and this car is going to be back and painted. There you go, guys. We got it back from the body shop. Man, it took him only 1 day. He went ahead and painted the hood, the bumper, this whole entire side. Of course, we had the damage over here. I did end up having to replace these 2 doors because I just did not want any bond door body work. So I just went ahead and replaced the 2 doors, fixed the quarter panel. We got all that painted. It does have a carbon fiber, like a fake style diffuser. It's like a carbon fiber print. So I'm gonna go ahead and waiting on a real carbon fiber, and as well as a spoiler. This side, guys, was all original. We didn't have to do any body work, paint work, or nothing on this side. This side was just absolutely beautiful. Not a single dent, nothing. And guys, these wheels, I mean, I love these wheels. These are Ferrata 20-inch. Just the wheels alone are like $2,300. Almost for what we paid for the car. Plus it has a Mueller coilovers on it, which are another $2,200. That's already, just in wheels and suspension, that's already like over $4,500. But that's not it. It has a M5 competition exhaust. It has a brand new engine. Guys, we ran the Carfax on this car. It has a brand new engine 25,000 miles ago. It's just unbelievable. I mean, it just keeps going and going. But I love this car. It's gonna look good with the front lip we're gonna get. Might get some side skirt extensions right here. Maybe something a little bit in the back right here. I did get these carbon fiber mirror covers right here. Looks not too bad. Has that little scoop right there. But yeah, guys, that's it for this car. Glimpse of how this M5 competition does sound. It does have a little remote over here to turn it on and off. It actually backfires sometimes as well. Definitely gonna sound a lot better once the downpipes are in.